Dear children, let us start part 2 of chapter Acids, Bases and Salts of class 10 Science from MCQ School channel. Further, MCQ School is going to cover all the chapter of class 10 Science into 3 parts with total MCQ of each chapter around 50 to 150 MCQs. MCQ number 21. An aqueous solution turns red litmus solution blue. Excess addition of which of the following solution would reverse the change? Options are ammonia hydroxide solution, baking powder, hydrochloric acid, lime water. So what is the good answer as per you? It is understood from the highlighted portion. First one, this one. The red litmus paper solution blue means that the solution has become basic initially up to this. With the addition of a substance out of this four, it is required by the to reverse the changes such that blue litmus paper turn to red. So for this it has to be there that some acid has to be added. So out of all of this only hydrochloric acid is the acid, rest of all the three are base. So hence the answer is C, hydrochloric acid. Let us take MCQ number 22. 10 ml of a solution of caustic is found to be completely neutralized by 8 ml of given solution of acid HCl. If we take 20 ml of same solution of NaOH caustic, the amount of HCl solution required to be neutralized, it will be 16 ml, 12 ml, 8 ml or 4 ml. So what's the answer as per you? It is same type of question as we have done in 6th or 7th class. So in our case 10 ml of NaOH base requires 8 ml of acid HCl for complete neutralization. So for 1 ml of caustic NaOH would require 8 by 10 ml of HCl for complete neutralization. So for the 20 ml it would be 8 by 10 into 20 is equal to 16 ml of HCl for complete neutralization. Hence the answer is A, 16 ml. Let us take MCQ number 23. A student prepared 20% sodium hydroxide solution in a beaker containing water. The observation noted by him are given below. First, sodium hydroxide is in the form of pellet. 2. It dissolves in water readily. 3. The beaker appears cold when touched from outside. 4. The red litmus paper turns blue when dipped into the solution. The correct observation are 3 out of 4 combinations are right. So what is the answer as per you? A, B, C, D combination. What is the best combination as answer is with you? At first, we must know that caustic is sold in the form of pellet. Hence, first point is right. It is true. Second, these pellets dissolve in water. Hence, second point is also true. Third, this mixing is not taking heat. Here it is written as appear cold. That means it is taking heat. That is not right. Rather, this releases heat. It's exothermic reaction. Rather, beaker becomes hot. So this point is not true. Third. Fourth, because caustic is a base, hence solution turns red litmus paper blue. Hence this point is true. Hence the best answer is 1, 2 and 4. So that is C. So C is the right answer. Which of the following substance will not give carbon dioxide on treatment with dilute acid? A. Limestone, B. Marble, C. Lime, D. Baking soda. So what's the answer as per you? So the reaction of the metallic compound with the acid: limestone, calcium carbonate, marble, calcium carbonate, and baking soda, sodium hydrogen carbonate, are all metallic carbonate or bicarbonates. All of these produce carbon dioxide on reaction. The general chemical reaction can be written as metal carbonate or bicarbonate plus acid forms metal salts and carbon dioxide. Only the left out lime. The lime chemical reaction can be written as below. As an example, calcium oxide, that is lime, plus HCl forms calcium chloride plus H2O. But here there is CO2 is not there. Hence the answer is C, lime. Let us take MCQ number 25. One of the following is a medicine for indigestion. This is A. Magnesium hydroxide, B. Sodium hydroxide, C. Potassium hydroxide, D. Magnesium hydroxide. So what is the answer as per you? The substance to be used for indigestion shall be edible, and it should not be very strong base. But in the case of magnesium hydroxide, the pH is around 30. Sodium hydroxide pH is around 30. Potassium hydroxide pH is ranges from 10 to 13. So all are above strong base, and so though they are soluble in water, the magnesium hydroxide whose pH is 10, a weak base, this is very less soluble and reaches to stomach to maintain body pH. It is neutralized by reacting with the hydrochloric acid in the stomach. So the reaction of this is magnesium hydroxide plus HCl forms magnesium chloride plus water. So the answer is D, magnesium hydroxide. MCQ number 26. Bee sting contains A. Salt solution, B. Acidic liquid, C. Alcohol, D. Alkaline liquid. So what is the answer as per you? Please note that an acid, formic acid, is present in the bee sting. Hence the correct answer is B. Acidic liquid. Sodium hydrogen carbonate, when added to acetic acid, evolve a gas. Which of the following statements are true about the gas evolved? Number 1, it turns lime water milky. Number 2, it extinguishes a burning splinter. 3, it dissolves in a solution of sodium hydroxide. 4, it has a pungent odor. So what is the best combination of 2 or 3 answer out of these 4? When the sodium hydrogen carbonate react with acetic acid, sodium ethionate, water and CO2 gas is produced, and when CO2 gas is reacted with the lime water, it forms calcium carbonate and water. This is a milky solution. So when carbon dioxide is passed through the lime water, it turns to milky because of formation of calcium carbonate and water. Second, it also carbon dioxide extinguishes a burning splinter. because CO2 doesn't support combustion. 3. It also dissolved in the sodium hydroxide. The reaction is sodium hydroxide plus carbon dioxide forms sodium carbonate and water. Carbon dioxide has a colorless and odorless gas. It is not pungent gas. So 1, 2, 3, all options are correct. So the best option is D, 1, 2, 3. MCQ number 28. Which of the following statement is correct about an aqueous solution of an acid and of a base? First, higher the pH, the stronger the acid. Second, higher the pH, the weaker the acid. 3. Lower the pH, the stronger the base. 4. Lower the pH, weaker the base. So what is the best combination? 2 out of 4. We know that if the pH is lowest, that is 0 to 3, the strongest would be the acid. That means higher the pH, say greater than 3 to 6.9, weaker would be the acid. Say like this, 2, serial number 2. Similarly, in aqueous solution, pH ranges 10 to 14 is the strongest base. That means lower the pH of less than 10, say 10, 7.1 to 10, the weaker would be the base. Serial number 4. Hence, the correct answer is C, 2 and 4. MCQ number 29. The formula of baking soda is A. Potassium hydrogen carbonate, B. Potassium carbonate, C. Sodium carbonate, D. Sodium hydrogen carbonate. So what's the answer as per you? Potassium hydrogen carbonate is known by its own chemical name mostly, while potassium carbonate is also known by carbonate of potash or dipotassium carbonate or pearl ash. Similarly, sodium carbonate is also known as soda crystal or soda ash or washing soda. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is also known as baking soda or bicarbonate of soda. Hence the answer is D, sodium hydrogen carbonate. MCQ number 30. Acetic acid solution turns A. Red litmus blue, B. Blue litmus colorless, C. Red litmus colorless, D. Blue litmus red. So what is the answer as per you? We know that during testing of acids, blue litmus paper turns to red. Hence, during testing of acetic acid also, blue litmus turns to red. Hence, the answer is blue litmus red. That is D. MCQ number 31. The chemical formula for plaster of Paris is A. Calcium sulfate dot H2O, B. Calcium sulfate dot 2 H2O, C. 2 calcium sulfate dot H2O, D. Calcium sulfate dot half H2O. So what is the answer as per you? The plaster of Paris is prepared when the gypsum or calcium sulfate dihydrate, calcium sulfate dot 2 H2O, this is gypsum, is heated to a temperature of 100 degree or above. It loses its 3/4 of its water crystallization and produces plaster of Paris, that is calcium sulfate dot half H2O. Chemical reaction of this is calcium sulfate dot 2 H2O, that is gypsum. When heated, it produces plaster of Paris, that is calcium sulfate dot half H2O plus vapors. As the answer is D, calcium sulfate dot half H2O. MCQ number 32. One of the constituent of baking powder is sodium hydrogen carbonate. The other constituent is A, nitric acid, B, sulfuric acid, C, hydrochloric acid, D, acetic acid. So what the answer as per you? Mind it is not baking soda, it is baking powder. That baking powder sold in the market for the baking is a mixture of baking soda, that is sodium hydrogen carbonate, and nitric acid, which is a mild edible acid. When baking powder mixes with the water for making cake or bread, that sodium hydrogen carbonate react with the nitric acid for evolution of the carbon dioxide gas, which makes the bread or cake softer. The reaction of this is sodium hydrogen carbonate plus water plus nitric acid forms carbon dioxide, caustic and hydrogen gas. Hence, the answer is A, nitric acid. MCQ number 33. Which of the following phenomena occurs when a small amount of acid is added to water? Options are number 1, ionization, 2, neutralization, 3, dilution, 4, salt formation. So two correct options are to be find out. So what is the answer? Either A 1 and 3, B 1 and 2, C 2 and 4, D 2 and 3. So what is the answer as per you? When a small acid proportion is added to water, the acid gets diluted. This is called dilution. On dilution, the acid releases hydrogen ion. This concept is called ionization. Like HCl forms hydrogen and chlorine ion. Hence, when acid is added to water, both dilution and ionization take place. Hence, the answer is A 1 and 3. MCQ number 34. The product of chloralkali process are, options are 1, sodium chloride, chlorine and hydrogen. Option 2, hydrogen gas, chlorine gas and caustic. 3, chlorine, sodium carbonate and water. 4, sodium hydroxide, that is caustic, chlorine gas and HCl. So which is the best combination as answer with you? In paper and textile plant mostly, chloralkali process is used for the production of caustic, chlorine and hydrogen by electrolysis of the brine, which is mixture of common salt and water. And in this production is sodium hydroxide, that is caustic, chlorine and hydrogen. So the answer is 2, hydrogen, chlorine and caustic. MCQ number 35. Common salt, beside being used in kitchen, can also be used as the raw material for making number 1, washing soda, 2, bleaching powder, 3, baking soda, 4, slate lime. So what are the best combinations of answer? Maybe there A, B, C, D, E. Sodium chloride, which is also known as common salt is used as a raw material for the production of washing soda Na2CO3 by reaction of sodium chloride with calcium carbonate. Washing soda can be produced. Then bleaching powder, calcium hydroxide with the reaction with the chlorine which is already produced in the chloralkali process, we can make bleaching powder CaOCl2. And baking soda also can be produced with the reaction of sodium chloride, water and carbon dioxide and ammonia. So with this baking soda, that is NaHCO3, can be made. Only the slaked lime, which is the production of slaked lime, doesn't require common salt as a raw material. Hence the answer is 1, 2, 3. So two good options are B, A 1 and 2 and D 1, 2, 3. MCQ number 36. A sample of soil is mixed with the water and allowed to settle. The clear supernatant solution turns the pH paper yellowish orange. Which of the following would change the color of this pH paper to greenish blue? Options are A. Vinegar, B. Lemon juice, C. An antacid, D. Common salt. What's the good option as per you? From the question we understand that the sample of the soil when tested with the water and its clear supernatant solution when tested, the paper was yellow orange. That means the soil is acidic in nature. So hence the objective is to change the color of the pH paper to greenish blue. That means we want the pH should be slightly greater than 7, मतलब basic in nature. So presently it is soil is acidic. We want it to make it slightly basic. So let us check the options. Vinegar is actually acidic acid, so it cannot help. Lemon juice, it's also citric acid solution, so it cannot also help. Antacid, yes, it can help because it's basic in nature. It can change this yellow orange pH paper to greenish blue. Common salt, it's a neutral salt, pH is 7, so it cannot help. So answer is C and antacid. MCQ number 37. Fresh milk has a pH of 6. When milk changes into curd, the pH value will be, options are 1. Become less than 6, 2. Become more than 7, 3. Become 7, 4. Remain unchanged. What is the correct answer as per you? Fresh milk has a pH of 6 before conversion, but when milk is converted into curd, the pH decreases due to production of lactic acid in the curd, which is acidic in nature. Hence the answer is 1. Become less than 6. MCQ number 38. The aqueous solution of one of the following salt will turn phenolphthalein indicator pink. This salt is, options are potassium sulfate, potassium chloride, potassium nitrate or potassium carbonate. So what is the good option as per you? For the requirement of phenolphthalein indicator should be turned pink, the aqueous solution shall be basic. But in our case, potassium sulfate is coming with the help of strong base and strong acid, that is potassium hydroxide and sulfuric acid. And potassium chloride is also coming with the combination of potassium hydroxide and hydrochloric, that is also strong acid and strong base. Similarly, Potassium nitrate is also coming with the help of potassium hydroxide and nitric acid. And all these things, first, second and third, are neutral salts. So the fourth one is potassium carbonate, that is coming with the potassium hydroxide and weak acid. So hence the potassium carbonate is a basic salt. So in this case, the phenolphthalein would be showing its color pink with the aqueous solution. Hence the answer is 4, potassium carbonate. MCQ number 39. The chemical mostly used in preparation of most of the soaps we use is, options are 1. Sodium chloride, 2. Potassium hydroxide, 3. Sodium hydroxide, 4. Potassium chloride. So what's the best answer as per you? For soap making, sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, both are used in soap making. For soap making, sodium hydroxide or caustic soda or lye, they are traditional method, while potassium hydroxide is commonly used for the liquid soap making. Hence the answer is 2 and 3 both. MCQ number 40. The salt which will give a neutral solution or dissolving in water will be, options are 1. Ammonium chloride, 2. Acetic acid, 3. Sodium carbonate, 4. Potassium chloride. What's the good answer as per you? When we say that the salt shall be giving a neutral solution, that means the salt shall be having pH 7. So let us check for all the salts. Ammonium chloride pH is around 4.5 to 6. Second option, acetic acid pH is around 4.7. Sodium carbonate pH is around 10 to 11. Potassium chloride pH is around 7, because it is a salt of strong acid, that is hydrochloric acid, and strong base, that is potassium hydroxide. Hence the answer is 4, potassium chloride. So we would meet on video of class 10 science, same chapter number 2, acid, base and salt, part 3, MCQ from 41 to 60 from MCQ School channel very soon. Thank you very much. Please press bell icon for further notification of new videos. Thank you very much.